I'm Valentina and I'm here with HAAi. Welcome to
Thank
our
you.
Billboard house.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. You?
Very good.
Are you excited?
I'm so happy to be here. I can't believe this venue. It's amazing.
Is it your first time here in Italy?
No, it's my second time in Turin.
Okay, cool.
But my first time to play Kappa.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So let's start. You're one of the fastest rising star, and we love your mix with the world music.
Yes.
We can hear some Turkish beats and Thai music. How do you put them together?
It's kind of like when I very first started collecting records, I think it was just the nature of like the music that I liked and was playing. I feel like there's a sort of a percussive like common thread with a lot of that music.
But you come from Australia.
Yes.
Yes. And then you came to Europe and you lived in London town, and you played at Phonox as a resident.
Yeah.
How much did you this thing help you to improve your career as DJ?
Like exponentially.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I think if you're playing, when I started there, I was like very unknown and very sort of green on the scene. And I think when you play in the same place, and it's such a good club there, I think if you play in the same place for 6 hours every week, like you naturally like develop so much. I think it was about like halfway through that I really like found my, started like challenging myself to like play a bit weirder and harder and
also because
not so safe.
Probably you can feel the people reaction.
Yeah.
If you are a resident.
100%.
Yeah?
And I think when you play for like 6 hours at a time, people have your trust a bit more, so you can sort of take risks. And I like learnt so much with that. And
you feel more confident.
100%. Yeah. It was. I think it was when I sort of made that decision myself that that things, even in my whole career, sort of started to like work out, which is great.
Yay.
Lucky.
And then you had back-to-back with the Black Madonna. Yes.
She's my fave. I love her.
Tell me more.
Well, she has been, she's a very good friend. She really took me under her wing from when I was first starting. I think we were introduced at dinner one night. And then, and then she asked me to play back-to-back with her at her residency at HAAi, and I was like, wow. Oh yeah. and I was very very new, and I was so nervous, but she really she just made it so easy. And then after that we played at this quite a big stage at a festival together. It was the most amount of people I'd played to, and then now we've done it like plenty of times.
And what did you learn from her?
So much, just the way that she mixes. I mean, she's been DJing and collecting records for like over 20 years, you know.
Yeah.
So just the way that she mixes and the way that she kind of, when she'll bring in tunes and even just for someone to play with, how sort of considerate she is as someone to play back to back with, you know, because she'll never like mix out of your track like too soon, and she'll give you the space to, or if she can tell that I'm like, you know, thought that it was going out of time or would feel a bit nervous, she'll just like give you a squeeze.
Okay, nice one.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, she's like the perfect person to do that with.
And in the music industry, there are always more and more women playing as DJs.
True.
How difficult is to make a career as a woman in this industry?
I feel like at the moment it's like a really positive time for women. I feel like we're really being kind of like celebrated in music.
Did you feel like it was difficult for you at some times?
Not really. I mean, because if you think about like like how things came about for me, it was like, you know, I was given a big opportunity. And I feel like it was happening at a time where women were really starting to be really supportive. I think Black Madonna is like has been a big part of that as well. Like when she does like her big curated shows, and she's like super inclusive of like women and you know, trans women and yeah.
She really helps to
she
spread.
Really does, and because there's, I think, you know, everyone's been playing like great music for a long time, but it just took a little bit for it to catch on. But I think it's the thing that I notice a lot is actually like young female DJs will come up to me and they'll be like, oh, this is so great, and they'll be really inspired by it. So I think that's like, I feel like it's only really positive at the moment.
Yeah. And I'd like to know if Giles Patterson gave you some advice.
Ah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, he's another hero, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, because I had him as he asked me on his radio show, and then he gave me a slot on his radio station, a regular show. We talked a lot about, because I had him play at one of my Coconut Beats parties, and we talked a lot about like Brazilian music. And one thing that I really learned from him, and I was so glad about this, was when the night that it was meant to be Brazilian music, and I was quite nervous playing Brazilian records with Giles Peterson because he's a legend,
Yes.
you know. And he got there and he's like, I just don't think that we should just do Brazilian music. He's like, let's just not like create too many boundaries. And then we just played everything and had like the best night. So I think if there was
He
one
helped
thing,
you.
yeah, 100%.
And do you buy vinyl?
Yes.
Yes. Which
Like,
kind?
Not as much now as I used to. I think because of traveling so much, and I don't use vinyl when I play now. Like I just bring USBs. But I have like turntables at home, and I have like a.
Where is your home?
In North London.
Okay.
Yeah, so I lived there for 8
because you're
years.
traveling a lot around. So
Yeah.
Never know.
I mean, home is kind of everywhere
Yes.
at the moment, but yeah, midweek it's in London, North London.
And what should we expect from you tonight?
Well,
I'm excited.
I've got a loose
some
plan.
spoilers.
Yeah. Well, I've actually made quite a few like big tunes lately that I've like to play like here and to play at Glastonbury and to have played at Glastonbury. So yeah, I wouldn't mind playing a bit harder and
we like
and
it.
kind of get everyone pumped up.
Yeah, make it loud.
So we'll see if everyone's up for it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
See you later.
Wicked. Yeah, 100%.
Thank you.
Thank you.